Did Charles Oliveira just kill the BMF title? Or did he completely expose Max Holloway's ground game? Oliveira secured a 50-45 shutout last night, but the crowd booed, and guys like Dan Hooker are already talking trash. Welcome to the Fight House Digital Desk. Let's break down the grappling masterclass that broke the MMA internet. What we witnessed at UFC 326 was a fascinating clash between fan expectations and elite tactical execution. When the promotion books a BMF title fight, the unspoken promise to the fan base is pure, unadulterated violence. People expect a blood and guts war, a chaotic striking battle where caution is thrown to the wind. Instead, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira delivered a sobering reality check, reminding everyone that this is still mixed martial arts. From the very first round, Oliveira made his intentions crystal clear. He wasn't going to stand in the pocket and trade volume with one of the best boxers in the sport. Instead, he used his size and strength to drag Holloway into deep water, securing takedowns and applying suffocating top pressure for 25 minutes. Holloway, known for his incredible durability, survived the relentless rear naked choke attempts and neck cranks, but he was completely neutralized. It was a 50-45 sweep across the board. Naturally, a vocal section of the MMA community completely melted down. The Just Bleed crowd, the fans who tune in specifically for the car crash spectacle of a BMF fight, felt cheated. They booed the grappling exchanges and took to social media to declare the BMF belt dead. And they weren't the only ones. Enter Dan Hooker. The hangman didn't hold back, jumping online to slam Oliveira, not just for the game plan, but for shedding tears while having the belt wrapped around his waist. Hooker basically said that crying over a decision win built on ground control is the exact opposite of what a baddest motherfucker should be doing, boldly declaring that the BMF doesn't exist anymore. Now, Oliveira, never one to back down, fired right back. He completely trolled Hooker, joking that the New Zealander must be in love with him, given how obsessed he seems to be, and advised Hooker to focus on his own fight career instead of tweeting from the sidelines. It's a spicy subplot that adds another layer of drama to the fallout, especially given their history of online beef. But let's take a step back and look at this objectively. Sitting press row at combat sports events, whether it's a bloody bare-knuckle brawl at a BKFC event or a high-level UFC championship card, you quickly learn to appreciate the different flavors of dominance. Yes, the BMF title has a specific brand attached to it, but you cannot fault a fighter for fighting smart when championship gold and a massive paycheck are on the line. Oliveira had previously suffered a brutal knockout loss to Ilia Topuria. He knew the dangers of engaging in a pure firefight. By weaponizing his world-class jiu-jitsu, he completely dismantled a guy who has rarely been controlled like that in his entire career. Was it the most fan-friendly fight? No. Did it lack the chaotic brawling that defined previous BMF bouts? Absolutely. But absolute dominance is its own form of violence. Imposing your will on another man to the point where he cannot implement his own game plan is the very essence of fighting. Holloway had no answer for the body locks in the top control. He was drowned. So while Dan Hooker and the purists might argue that the spirit of the BMF title was smothered on the canvas at T-Mobile Arena, the reality is that Charles Oliveira just proved that elite grappling is the ultimate equalizer. He took the hype, the expectations, and the striking pedigree of Max Holloway, and he neutralized all of it with a cold, calculated masterclass. If you want to see pure striking, go watch Muay Thai or boxing. But in the cage, the baddest man is the one who dictates where the fight takes place. Oliveira did exactly that, and whether you love the technical showcase or hated the lack of striking, you have to respect the execution. Let me know down in the comments, do you agree with Dan Hooker that the BMF title is ruined, or do you respect Do Bronx for executing a perfect, flawless game plan? Don't forget to like and subscribe to Fight House Media for more fight coverage. And as always, don't forget to keep those hands up.
What's up, everybody? This is Ensign Inoue, and you're listening to the Fight Hoss podcast. Right on.